What up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of One Hammer TV. Today we're going to do a skin taper. We're going to do a low skin taper. First, you want to start by getting the hair off the scalp so you make sure it's combed out properly. Then we're going to go in with our trimmer to create that first guideline. It's going to be a low skin taper, so we're actually keeping the first guideline pretty low. Then we're going to go in with our number one guard with the lever open to go up and get that shade that we're actually working with. We want to keep it dark so the taper can be popped out. As I go, I adjust the blade as needed. I'm not trying to push this taper too high, so I want to keep the darker shade close as possible to his braid. Then I'm going to go in with my lever open. I'm going to go up about 1/2 inches. As I said, I want to keep this taper low and keep more of a darker shade so it can show, so it can actually pop. So as I go, finish creating that second guideline, I'm adjusting my blade as I go to make sure I bring this transition into play. So what I'm doing, I'm just adjusting as I go, adjusting as needed. I want to keep this taper as low and tight as possible. At this point, I'm using the 3 corner teeth of the clipper to actually get out those darker shade, and I'm make sure I brush as I go. Then I want to trim down that sideburns a little. Usually when doing a skin taper, I would actually take the sideburns off, but this client, he requested to keep his sideburns. So I'm going to go on the other side and actually do the same thing. So now I've just created my first guideline. Now I'm getting it down to my one guard, a dark shade. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm creating my second guideline with the lever open about 1/2 inch up, just as I did on the first side. Usually I would speed the size up and then tack some stuff, but I just feel like going over it all over again. So I'm adjusting the blade as needed to get rid of that first guideline. So you can see my transition is actually falling into place. Now I'm using my half guard with the lever closed and open as needed. Sometimes I even use the corner of the clipper blade to actually get those dark marks. So now the side is finished, we're going to turn to the back. Since his braid is braided all the way down, there's not much hair on the back to be tapered out. So what I did, I opened the lever and my clipper and go up as close as possible to the braid. You want to turn to the other side and make sure you get the same measurement on this side. You do the same thing for this also, not too close to the braid. You definitely don't want to push the clipper blade too close to the braid because I don't want the blade to be itching in his braid. Then I'm gonna go with my trimmer to make a first guideline. You want to do it straight across. Sometimes I usually go with an arch so it could be pop more, but because they have braid, I just did it straight across. So I'm opening and closing the blade as needed, just to make that transition come to life. Then I'm gonna go with my trimmer to create a shape up. I want to start behind the hair to get that nice crispy line. In order to get that nice crisp line over the hair, you might want to turn the trimmer and the corner to use that corner teeth to actually create that line. With this trimmer, you don't want to be sawing the line, pushing and scraping. All I gotta do is tap. These blades, I don't remember the name of the guy who actually adjusts these blades, but I got it done at the Barber Expo at Mohegan Sun earlier on this year. As we're about to get the line up on the front, you want to comb the hair down and make sure it's all even. So I'm going in with my half guard to make sure it's all even and level. Then I'm gonna go with a single tap and catching that thing straight across. As I said, you don't want to be sawing, pushing and sawing. You want to make sure your blade is good and you're not creating no rash on the client's skin. Then I'm going to go for the C cup. I'm using the corner of the trimmer to actually get that C cup. Then I go to the end of the sideburns and work my way up with the other side of the trimmer blade. Now to the other side, you want to do the same procedure. Tap from the center back to the left side of the shape up, and you want to get that side at a 90-degree angle. You don't want it to be crooked. You want to make sure it's sharp and crispy. So it's best to invest in some nice blades, some good blades. Please to change your blade often. Don't be sharpening the blade. You have some barbers going around paying $5 and $10 to get their blade sharpened so they can use it over and over and over again, not knowing whenever you sharpen those blades, the blade actually getting thinner and thinner and more dig into the client's skin. So after getting that done, we're gonna go and shape up this client mustache and get off those scrubble on his beard. So I'm gonna speed this video up for a second to get it out of the way. Shout out to Freddie P, upcoming producer, for providing me with this awesome beat. You can always check him out on YouTube at Freddie P. I'm gonna put his link in the description so you could go and check out his work. Now that I'm done with his beard and mustache, I'm gonna apply my shaving gel in preparation for the shape up. After applying the shaving gel, I usually treat my client with a nice warm towel and followed by a massage, a few circle around. This usually soften the hair or the razor, also relax the client muscle. It's just something I had it on. Now I remove the towel, take off the excess gel, and make sure my razor is ready for shaping up. So I'm gonna go in with my razor knife with my razor installed. What happened was 2 days before I record this video, I actually break my razor knife. So this was a razor knife I had years ago. I mean, it was converted this way because I like when my blade is actually out of the razor knife. I think it got sharper than that, but I think it got sharper when the blade is actually out of the razor knife. I can't seem to find a razor knife that actually works well for me the way I would like it to be, so I convert this one and I usually use it as backup. So I'm doing a little backhand on the mustache with the razor knife, and I'm going to continue with the same thing on the other side. I want to give a big shout out to my co-worker in the background there, John. You can find him on Instagram at John Barber for Life. Very cool guy, nice barber, dope barber. So if you are ever in the Connecticut area, New Haven, Hamden, West Haven, Milford area, feel free to come and check him out. His Instagram is John Barber for Life. Also shout out to my stylist in the background. Yes, so now I'm gonna go in with my no drip ear spray. I'm using a business card to apply it lightly, not too deep, not too hard. So it has that natural look. So I'm doing the same thing for this side. And for the C cup area, I cut a flyers into a half a circle so I could get the C cup correctly. After applying the ear spray lightly, I'm just going over to make sure I touch up all the necessary spot to get this haircut immaculate, and here we go, finishing result If you are new to this channel, please to hit that subscribe button, comment down below, let us know what you think about this video. And I'm my existing subscriber, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you.